Hi, buenas tardes. It's Katrina, Texas Notary Lady. And yet, once again, I'm finding that out-of-state IDs are not always complete. I just got off a remote online notarization call, and the signer is from Illinois. And you might ask, can a Texas notary notarize for other states? Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the neat things is that now you don't need to go in person. You could just literally, if you go through me and it's one signer, I literally send a link and you click upload. Within 5 minutes, we can be done. So if you can follow directions the right way and get those steps easy as clicks, upload, and sign, then that's great. But the buck stops when there's no compatible ID. And what was interesting is that this was for people freezing embryos. And it was interesting because the woman's ID had her full middle name spelled out for the state of Illinois, but for the males, it just had his middle initial. And I kid you not, I was at a seminar about a week ago, and one of the men there, like, him and his sons have the same first and last name as him. And the only differentiating factor is their middle name, right? But sometimes people have the same sounding or same initial middle names. So unfortunately, I was not able to close that, so to speak, as a notary, but this is a clear example of why thoroughness and consistency really matters. And that you're working with a notary that has standards, that is going to be okay with saying no, because sometimes I'm really not able to help people. And sometimes people get upset that I'm not, there for that because legally I can't. And also sometimes people want me to sit there and watch them sign and fill out all this paperwork. The good thing about this couple is that they had all their embryo and surrogacy paperwork filled out and completed before we get met on the session. So when we saw that snafu with the IDs, that was something that was easy to spot. But just heads up, if you're really wanting to get things on the roll, either family planning and you have embryos and you're doing that process for IVF, yes, I do notarize that. And I listen, I don't judge. When I'm a notary, I'm not there judging your life situation. My personal things are my personal things, but they're also, I understand the Constitution gives people rights, and I'm there to help people and be a witness to that for them if they need a notary under the rule of law that I'm allowed to do that for. So anyways, thanks for listening to Texas Notary Lady. This is a little behind the scenes. And by the way, I'm not an attorney, but again, today I learned, go get your passport. So I hope that they get their embryos taken care of, and God willing, he has a USA passport, because his Illinois driver's license only has a middle initial. So